Hello everyone, welcome to DFCCL exam preparation crash course. So today we will see part 6 of your economy class. Okay, so let's continue our discussion for DFCCL 2021. Okay, now today we will start with fiscal policy. So what is the meaning of this fiscal policy? Okay, in simple language, that is deciding the budget of government of India. Okay, deciding the budget of government of India. So now you know the budget is mostly depend on two things, that is your revenue, how much you are earning, right, and your expenditure, that is your spending, So now in this fiscal policy, basically we will discuss this thing only, that how much government should spend, okay, what are the earnings of government, how much government earn, okay, what are the money, where the money is going, okay, the spending, where the spending is going, like. So also we discuss this in fiscal policy. The second time, that how should the revenue growth, okay, about revenue growth. So how should revenue of government of India should increase, okay, as you know that government gain the revenue through taxes, various taxes we pay, right. So from that government earning, governments earn. Other means are also there, okay, it is not like just taxes, other means are also there, but the majority portion is taxes, okay. So this is the things are in fiscal policy, okay. In simple language you have to remember, you don't require any much explanation in that. Just now the important term here, okay, that I introduce is your budget. Now it is very important, and now we will go in very deep in budget. So as you know now, budget is, okay, how much I earning in simple language and how much I spending, okay. That's we adjust our regular budget also, we adjust, okay, our monthly budget. Those who already employed, they adjust their budget, right, 20,000 for this, 20,000 for that, that is only budget only. Okay, now see few, okay, static data is there which you should remember, okay. They may ask you the question directly from this topic. So 1 to 2 questions are expected if they ask question from this, okay. So first question is your father of budget in world, okay. So in world, who is the father of budget, who introduced father of budget? So the name is Robert Walpole. Okay, second point, that in India's, okay, first the budget system, okay, the budget system is introduced by Lord Canning. So this thing you have to remember. They will ask you the question, okay. Now we are connecting this to history. So Lord Canning introduces budget system, okay, and the first budget in India is presented by Wilson. It's presented by Wilson, okay, during the reign of Lord Canning. Okay, when there is a Lord Canning, then Wilson presented the budget of India. That is the first budget. You also know that Canning is last Governor General. Okay, last Governor General. So this thing also you should note. The third point, independent India's first budget. Okay, now this is the when there are British rule, but now when after India become independent, okay, that is 1947. Then first budget is presented by R.K. Shanmugam Chetty. Okay. First independent India's budget. So this thing you have to remember. Okay, now very important, that article, basically it is article. So article 112, 266 and 202 we have to study. Okay, now we are getting the polity part, little bit polity part is there. So let's discuss about first article 112. Okay, so here we have two articles specifically. That first article, that is 112 first, okay, in which what is mentioned, that all the government India expenses and receipts, okay, whatever the revenue we are getting, all the receipts and expenses, the President of India, should present in every year, in front of our parliament, okay. So in front of parliament. Okay, again, all the government of India expenses, receipts, okay, president should present in front of parliament. Okay, both houses, that is, Lok Sabha and this with Rajya Sabha. Okay, so just remember this. Second point that whatever the expenses are there, only expenses, okay, whatever the expenses are there, that should be mentioned separately. So only expenses, that is your salary of judges, okay, the accommodation of judges, all the things, okay, salary of your government employees who are on higher authority, I can say, okay, that all the expenses should be presented separately. So expenses only separately. Okay, so just remember this 112 article. Okay, so here basically see here presenting the expenses, okay, and here estimation, sorry, I forget the word estimation, that's what I am thinking, that one it is same, okay, but it is not same. Estimation of expenses, okay, separately for this current financial year is presented. Okay, for financial year it is presented. So estimation, what are the estimations, you should know, right? So this is your article 112. Now from where government receiving the money, okay, and from which account government giving or doing expenses, okay, so that is called consolidated account, okay, or I can say consolidated fund of India. So this is the account where our taxes and all the money goes to the government, and from this account government do expenses, okay, whatever the expenses are there, government do from this account. So this is mentioned in article 266, that separate account should be there for government of India, from which they can do the expenses. Okay, so article 266 for consolidated fund of India. Now similarly 202 is there, okay, it is same as that of 112, just the difference is that instead of central government, because we are talking about all over India, right? Now we will talk about particular state. So article 202 is for state, okay, where expense and receipt will present by who now? Who is for the state? Who will present now? Governor. Okay, so governor of the state will present in front of what? In front of your Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad. Okay, I will also tell in English, don't worry. Okay, so Vidhan Sabha is nothing but state legislative assembly. Okay, Sabha means assembly, and Vidhan Parishad same, that is state legislative but council. Okay, so this is the lower house as same as your Lok Sabha, you can say, and this is the upper house as same as your Rajya Sabha. Okay, for the state particularly. So the same concept is there. Okay, in 202 also we have first and second, same thing, just on the state level, and 112 is on central level or all over India level. Okay, so just remember this two thing, very small differences there. So each state having consolidated fund, okay, of each state, that account is there, that is the separate account for state only, where all the money that is from customs, you can say, or taxes, okay, state taxes, all the things, CGST, all the things government of state will get, okay, on that particular, and they will make the expenses, okay, whatever the expenses are there, they will make. Okay, so this little thing about articles, just remember this, they will ask you. Okay, the next, now separation and merging of railway and union budget. Okay, now see, there earlier what happens that majority of revenue, okay, comes from railways only. Majority of revenue comes from railways only. Because of this reason only, they merge the railway budget, okay, and union budget. Union means your general budget, okay, general budget. So they just merge. So we will see all the history behind that, okay, and you will need to note down each and everything, because they will ask you the question from this. Okay, so the first point, in 1920, okay, it started from 1920 to 21, Ackworth Committee recommend this, that let's merge the railway and union budget. Okay, so we will first talk about merging. First. Okay, so Ackworth Committee, which committee decide to merge railway and union budget? Ackworth Committee, okay, 1920 to 21 in the year. Okay, so it is the one of the member that William Ackworth suggested this. William Ackworth suggested this. Okay. Okay. Wait. Just sorry for this. It is not merging. It is separation. Okay, it is separation. That's what. Okay. Now again come back. So Ackworth Committee recommend let's separate the railway budget and union budget because lots of revenue will come from railway budget. Okay, and it is not. It is difficult to maintain. Okay, the both the budget at one time. Okay, simple till now. So separation they recommend in 2021 and in 1924 railway budget and union budget get separated. Okay, so what is the year? That year you need to remember 1924. Okay, 1924. Just remember this. And now in 2017 central government merges. Okay, now here is merging. Okay, because now our lots of there is no thing. Okay, there is no lots of things or lots of revenue from railway currently, so it is not feasible to just present separate railway budget and present a separate union budget because for railway budget there is not very much time is required now. Okay, so that's why they decide now let's merge this. Okay, let's merge this. So now you know the reason. Earlier there was lots of revenues from railways, that's why they separate. Now no, there is no little revenue, so they merge. Okay, they can present both the budget at one time, so their time there is no time wastage. So in 2017 they again merge. Okay, here is very important for both, that is separation and merging. So now in 2017 Niti Aayog committee recommend this. Niti Aayog committee under recommendation of Niti Aayog committee. Okay, this merging happened. And in Niti Aayog committee, 2 members are there. That is Bibek Debroy. Okay, Bibek Debroy was there. Bibek Debroy and Kishore Desai. Okay, so these 2 members are there who actively participate in this merging activity. Okay, so this happens in 2017, and the first budget, that is combined budget now. Okay, so first combined budget. Okay, just remember very small things are there, that is this word combined. So first combined budget of India, again it is presented in 2017 by Arun Jaitley, finance minister. Okay, budget is presented by finance minister only. That's why that Nirmala Sitharaman ji is presented all the budget. Okay, so Arun Jaitley in 2017. Okay, finance minister. So this much information you have to remember regarding the separation and merging of railway and union budget. Okay, no need to go what is in union budget are there, railway budget, or okay, lots of things are there, but we don't know. We just require the basic things, statics things. Okay, now few things are there, that is budget types. What are the types of budget? Okay, so 3 types of budget you need to remember as per DFCCL exam is concerned. That is surplus, deficit. Okay, surplus budget, deficit budget and balance budget. Okay, balance. So just remember a very simple language. Whenever there is an income which is very much greater than the expenses of government, okay, then that budget is called surplus. Okay, so in that financial year particularly government earn more but spend less. Okay, then deficit, where obviously by the name deficit you can get this, that income is less as compared to expenses. Okay, and balance means it's simple. Balance means income is equals to expense. Whatever the income, whatever the government got the income revenue, okay, from our taxes and customs, or you can say your lots of things are there that they spend, okay, to develop the country. That is lots of activities in the country. Okay, so income is equals to expense. So this thing you have to remember. Just remember this because one MCQ they will ask you from this. Okay. Okay, now the other important facts. So you should know also this, that first woman who presented the budget. So Indira Gandhi. Okay, Indira Gandhi present the budget as a finance minister, and at that time she was prime minister also. Okay, so Indira Gandhi. Second point, that who presented budget more number of times till date. So Morarji Desai. Okay, Morarji Desai up to 10 times he presented the budget. Okay, more number of times in the history. Then third is prime minister who present a budget. So 3 prime ministers are there who presented the budget. Okay, so they are finance minister also and prime minister also. So first is Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay, Jawaharlal Nehru. Then Indira Gandhi is there. Then Rajiv Gandhi is there. Okay, Rajiv Gandhi. So just remember this as a prime minister also and finance minister also. Okay, they presented. So Jawaharlal Nehru, you can say year if you want to remember year. So 58. Okay, this is your 75. Sorry, 70, 58, 70 and 87. Okay, like this. So financial year is 58, 59, 19 I am taking. Okay, 70, 71 and 87 to 88 like this. This is the year. Okay, you should remember this. Okay, next, finance minister who did not present the budget. Okay, so those person who are finance minister but they did not present because of some reasons. Okay, we don't know. So 2, just KC Niyogi and Hemvanti Nandan. Okay, Hemvanti Nandan. So these 2 names you have to remember. Okay, those who are finance minister but did not present the budget. So these are the facts you should remember. Okay, so let's stop today. Again tomorrow we will see the further classes of economics. Till then, whatever we complete, just keep revising. Okay, and whatever the things we completed, just revise. And also for other subject, that is your quant and your GK. Okay, also do revision for that also. And tomorrow again we will meet. We will discuss again further. Okay, so till then, just stay safe and prepare very hard. All the best.